So, decided to void your return ticket now, did you?
Why are you here? Did you ruin this world?
The answer's yes and no. Perhaps it's better to show you. Yes, that's you. After the world was devastated by Iblis's flames, what do you think happened? A search for the guilty. Who did this, you may ask? Humanity wasn't just jealous of your power. They feared it. They used this incident as an excuse to hunt you down. Come with me, Shadow. Let us punish this foolish world of humanity. It's only fair to give back what was intended for you. You have every right to want justice.
That's absurd. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do it alone.
You forgive humanity this folly, then?
I determine my own destiny.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to Big Truth TV. I'm your host, Big T, in the house, back again, still 10 out of 10, coming to you live and direct on the 2nd of March 2021. So without further ado, let's get right in to the video. How to integrate your shadow and overcome the fear of the unknown. Before we talk about the method of shadow integrations, we first need to understand what the shadow is and how it works, and why in today's society so many people, including myself, have felt a need to do shadow work, and what exactly is the benefits and the dangers of such work. Firstly, what is a shadow? The term shadow self was popularized by Carl Jung. It is essentially composed of the parts of personality you reject, the dark side, if you will. For many people, it can be even hard to even notice these facets of your personality because you have subconsciously rejected them. The shadow isn't about unleashing an evil alter ego, I should say, like Darth Vader or some kind of Sith Lord. No power is actually found in the darkness. Only by confronting it do you gain the strength to overcome it. The reason these parts were rejected in the first place is usually due to your past. Childhood, school, the prom, embarrassing moments, fearful moments, whatever, past trauma, etc, etc. This video isn't about going into much details about those topics, but another reason I believe the shadow is formed, is due to the civilized society we now live in, and all the social norms we must adhere to. While we are appreciative of the benefits of living in such a society gives us, one drawback is that we often feel held back one way or another. Very rarely is it socially acceptable to let loose, and there are even fewer arenas to do such as that. If left unchecked, the shadow can subconsciously control you in a negative way, festering beneath the surface, because you have not come to reconciliation. The shadow is the dark side, and the dark side is where you can find your hidden potential. Another benefit is that it's a crucial step in becoming the best version of yourself. In this world, balance is key, and accepting and understanding your entire persona, strengths and weaknesses. Once that is achieved, you can be conscious of your behaviors and observe them. allowing you to iron out the kinks over time, which enables you to become a more well-rounded and anti-fragile individual while having the guile to act. So now we've discussed the shadow and its benefits, let's go into some use cases on how to unlock the shadow and integrate the shadow. Firstly, think about a person or an event that upsets you or unsettled you. Why it does so, try to understand the exact minutiae and what was the cause, and if those traits are something you lack or something you have. Meditation helps to find those answers. Next is to analyze your persona and compare it to your family tree. What is good? What is bad? What do you share? And what don't you have in common? Lastly is to actually confront the shadow. This may sound daunting, at first, but once you do it, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. One way to actually find the shadow is to meditate, like I said earlier. A meditative state can be achieved in many ways. The first is to sit down and actually meditate, but it can also be achieved by getting into a flow state. This can be doing simple things such as going for a walk or a simple activity that relaxes you and doesn't take much effort. Where you feel fear and resistance is where the shadow lurks, and from there you can allow it to be released. Fear not, is that a dark part of your personality is still you. It's still you. And hopefully at this point you will have figured out why you have repressed it and put it into your subconscious, into the shadow. When you confront fear, it disappears. Same goes to doubt, shame, and basically any other negative emotion. Before we close off, remember to give yourself time in between shadow work and call on others if you need help. Remember also to use it sparingly, not every day, maybe once a week, once a month, whenever you feel comfortable doing at the time. Don't overdo it. Remember, there is no inherent power with the shadow. The only power you gain is by A, confronting it, and B, integrating it into your, lack of a better term, light persona. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back again soon. Take care.